Wow, the trucker convoy boys are back.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really Ofokios and Fokuramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. Follow me up here, right there, right there, and right here. All right, so guys, yeah, this story came out, and I knew it was going to be something like this. I told y'all earlier that it might be a thing once campaigns start to kick off and all the, the election campaigns and all that, that it might be some trucker parades and all that. But this is a little different. This is regarding tractor trailers, the 18-wheelers. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this right here. Truckers for Trump to boycott driving to New York City after $355 million fraud ruling. Chicago Ray rallying other truck drivers to refuse shipments to New York City in wake of fraud ruling. A group of truck drivers who support former President Trump have announced they will not be driving to New York City as a means of expressing their disappointment with civil fraud judgment that fined Trump more than $350 million last week. This all comes in response to Trump being barred from operating his business in New York for 3 years and being found liable for more than $350 million in damages in a civil fraud case brought against him, his family, and the Trump organization by the New York Attorney General Letitia James. And guys, we talked about this earlier, how I'm trying to figure out who are the victims of this thing that Trump did. The bank said he did good. They said everything matched up, crossed his T's, dotted his I's, and yet still Trump gets this fine. How? I do not know. I'm not saying this in a sense like, I don't know how Trump got it. I'm really telling y'all, I don't know how the accumulation of $350+ million came, as if this is what Trump, this is the damage that he done. What damage did he do? Now, some of y'all have written me and said things like Trump completely ridiculously overpriced what he was doing, But $355 million? I don't know. I want some information on how they equated $355 million to whatever he so-called did then. But here's the deal. It's going to be appealed. And from what a lot of the experts are saying, that could take years, which means there's a good chance that he would already be president by then. Which, anyway, I'm not going to get no more into that because it's supposed to be about the trucker guys right now. New York Judge Arthur Engoron handed down his ruling Friday after a months-long trial that began in October and stemmed from James' lawsuit that accused the former president of inflating his assets and committing fraud. Like I told y'all what the banks already said on this, though. As a result, many pro-Trump truck drivers across the country have not taken the ruling lightly. I try to say ruling in lightly at the same time. Y'all caught that? So it seems like this guy right here, the one I just got done showing you guys, this man right here seemed to definitely be the one of the people that's definitely in support of this. His name is Chicago Ray. Shy Ray. I'm going to call you Shy Ray. Y'all don't get it, Chi-Town anyway. He said, I'm just one of the many millions of truckers who believe in God and love this country. A trucker known as Chicago Ray wrote on X, formerly Twitter, he said, I stand with Trump because Trump stands with me. Truckers for Trump ain't seen a slogan. It's real, he wrote. Shy Ray took to X on February 16th when the ruling came down, calling on fellow truckers to boycott taking shipments to New York City. I've been on the radio talking to drivers for about the past hour, and I've talked to about 10 drivers, Ray wrote. I don't know how far across the country this is or how many truckers are going to start denying loads going to New York City, but I'll tell you what, if you boop around and find out, he said. The trucker continued to issue a warning saying that Trump needs to be left alone and that New York City fraud investigation against him amounted to election interference. Thank you for being a true patriot. If all of us patriots stand up, we will make a difference. We have to push back against the ones trying to purposely destroy our country, a user commented on the post. Somebody said, great. I hope all truckers refuse to go to New York. Enough is enough and our actions matter. Another user wrote. Now, could this be a possibility, ladies and gentlemen, where this can be like a Budweiser thing? While you guys are answering that question, make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up and that like button, because I'm glad that y'all are doing this. You guys are putting this message out. Although I'm saying this, you guys are the reason why the message is being spread out, because YouTube is definitely not recommending this at all. You guys are doing great at letting people know by going into y'all cell phones, getting in your contact list, somebody that would benefit for this channel. You guys are doing the work and telling them to subscribe to this channel, and I am grateful for you guys doing that. I really appreciate that. All right, back to this. This says Chicago Ray is he's not the only one who has spoken out in support of Trump and in opposition to the silver fraud. Elena Cardone, the wife of a wealthy real estate investor, Grant Cardone, created a GoFundMe page called Stand with Trump, Fund the $355 million unjust judgment. Her husband explained on X that 100% of the funds will be forwarded to the Trump organization for his defense of this ridiculous judgment. Woo! Cardone wrote, I stand unwaveringly with President Donald Trump in the face of what I see as unprecedented and unfair treatment by certain judicial elements in New York City. The recent legal battles he faces are not just an attack on him, but an attack on the very ideals of fairness and due process that every American deserves, he continued. Now, a lot of people that has been following this case had it to where the judge, no matter what was going to happen during this time, y'all, the judge already had it predetermined in his mind that no matter what, Donald Trump was going to be found guilty. He didn't care. He was going to be found guilty. There was a lot of frustrations that was going on as well with Trump's attorney. She was coming out and saying how the attorney wouldn't let them speak. The attorney kept on shutting them. Not the attorney, excuse me. The judge, Ingeron, was not letting them speak, was not letting them bring in key evidence, was not letting them bring a lot of things. He was just completely shutting it out. So they already was anticipating that the judge was going to rule against Donald Trump. I guess it's surprising that it came to where the $355 million came into play. But again, I get that the person that earlier that we were talking about, the real estate Mongo, who has a GoFundMe to fund Donald Trump with this. But first, you got to see what will go on in the appeals, because all I'm saying is this. I get what they're doing is very great, patriotic. Trump pretty much has enough to fund himself through these proceedings. And at the same time, when it goes through the appeals and Trump wins, I guess the GoFund money that they might be getting right now will just go towards the legal fees and everything else like that, which I guess that's fine. Me personally, I'm just like, I'm going to wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait. If he loses the appeal, which I doubt he does, but then it's like, okay, let's see what we can do to fund it. I get that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not hating on this at all. $355 million. Go with me here a little bit. Listen to what I'm about to say right now. Although that would be great and helpful towards Trump, my question is it needed? If anything, and I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. What have we done for East Palestine, Ohio? What have we done for Maui, Hawaii? I'm just throwing it out there. Again, I'm doing this based off of need. A lot of stories have been suppressed with Maui, Hawaii, and East Palestine. Y'all seen that Joe Biden went and visited there, and they did not give him a warm welcome. Some of y'all didn't get the sarcasm when I said Joe Biden visited East Palestine and got a warm welcome. But a lot of people are still hurting there. So all I'm saying is, wouldn't it be awesome if it might be there. Listen, there may be a GoFundMe there for Maui, Hawaii, and East Palestine. But I'm just saying, when stuff like this comes up, my heart instantly goes out to people like that. And we do have some charitable things that we have donated towards that and sent food, sent clothes, and things like that. So anyway, that's where pretty much 90% of everything I do on that goes. It goes to people like that. I just send it there from Patreon. And like I said, for folks that want to join Patreon in that particular tier, it's just $1. You're paying $1 a month, $12 a year, and 90% of those things go straight towards folks like that are in need. And if they are able to respond, I usually have them make a video saying, thank you to the patrons for y'all donations and helping us do X, Y, and Z. A lot of that stuff is on my channel for the ones that actually agree to doing that. So anyway, I just threw that in there. But my question to you is, do you think that what the truckers are doing will send a message? Do you think that it's a possibility that this thing takes off, that they can literally do to New York City what we, the American people, did to Bud Light? Let's hear it. Leave it in the comment section after this video, all right? Don't forget to get into your cell phones in the contact list of your cell phones. Let somebody know about the channel. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Shy Ray. Trucker Shy Ray. I'm with Chicago Ray. Shout out to him for trying to kick this thing off and send the message there, folks. All right. Let me hear what y'all got to say in the comment section. Appreciate you guys all listening to this. All right. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.